At Farmer, we're convinced that innovation is the only way to drive Nigeria forward. Now, innovation is often thought of strictly in terms of a technological capacity and often making things more complex. But for us, innovation, it's a lot simpler than it's often made out to be. So our innovative process at Farmer involves coming up with an idea about something, executing it, putting it out there, and then looking at the results from there, be them good or bad. If good, then we drive forward with it. If bad, we learn from that experience and then we repeat the innovative process.
Jere is an agrarian settlement located in the southern part of Kaduna State, Nigeria. Farm More closes in on this opportunity to train, to empower people through agribusiness. Musa, a member of the local vigilante group, lives in this two-room mud house with his wife and 10 children. Life is subsistent and the future uncertain.
Sunana Musa Makama from Impi, local government in Kagarku, Kaduna State. So sana'ana farko ni bangare. Shine na down security ACC. So now na zo na samu wani manaja ya nema alfarma daga wurina cewa yana son wurin da zai yi noma. Ina kwanan mu ya gajiya ba.
Musa grabs the opportunity and thinks of family first.
Abin da ya sa na kira ku alherin da ta shiga mana. Na neme ku da safen nan domin gona ne wanda za a raba shi helta. Kowa zai samu ɗaya da shike Allah sa ku yara kun kawo karfi. A nan na duba ni kadai ba zan iya ba da shike kun riga kun yi girma. Kafin 'yan waje su ji. Gonan za ka sa ta ne, ko ni halta ɗaya yana kan mutum ɗaya. Idan na samu ɗaya, wannan ya samu ɗaya, wannan ya samu ɗaya, kaga mu nawa kenan. Mun zama mu 5 kenan ko? To halta 5 ɗin nan idan ana sayar da abin da muka girba har ya kai 500 ne, inda yaddan Allah sai ka ga mun hai 600. To ina ga kamar mun samu karuwa kenan. Saboda gidanmu yanda take kaga ya kamata mu samu gyara amma babu karfi to tunda Allah tura wannan arzikin ta fada hannunmu sai mu ce mun gode wa Allah.
My name is Danladi Atukwa. It's a job brought me in this village. By then I was working with ACC Nigeria Limited over to 20 years. The company has been in other situations. There is no more job again. One day I was going out. I meet this my father. I discussed with him that please, if you have anywhere I can patch up so that I will be having something doing. I would like to join. And I said, okay, no problem, I can come.
I'm really confident that, we can make a substantial difference. It's very interesting because when we put the money in their hands, we don't know what they're going to do with it. So we'll see what change comes. We'll see how they can better themselves and their communities.
Now that we have the farmers, to ensure effective communication and transparency, we need to group these farmers into clusters of not more than 20 farmers per cluster. Each cluster now votes for a leader who becomes the cluster's leader. So as the leader of the cluster, he works with the farm manager on site and the farmers. At the time of input distribution, each cluster leader is given all the inputs that the cluster needs, and he distributes it to the members. Whenever there is a meeting, the farm manager passes the information to the cluster leaders, who then now transfer the information to the farmers in the cluster. It also works bottom up. Each time the farmer needs to pass information through to the management, they go through the cluster leaders to the farm manager. The farmers still have a high level of intercluster communication. After all, they are mostly from same communities. So no cluster is isolated, so there's a lot of transparency among the farmers.
There are forms and rules we are going to share with you.
Akwai dokoki da ka'idoji wanda yake kuma za a gabatar muku don ku gansu kuma ku fahimce.
There are registration forms.
Akwai kuma form din register na shiga na zama.
There is welcome form.
Akwai kuma dai takardun da za su hada ku da kuma za su bada matsayi akwai su.
There is application form.
Kuma takardar neman izini.
But we wanted to remain with the group leaders for a quick review, and then after that we are free.
Yace to yanzu za a bar jama'a don su je su mu'amalan su amma su shugabanni za a tsaya da kudin tattaunawa da za a yi.
Should you have any question, anything for clarity, you can ask myself, Bala, or even talk to some of your group leaders. We are very happy to answer that, and we look forward to a long-term relationship with you.
Ya ce kuma duk mai wata tambaya zai iya tambaya na ko shi ko na ta kuma ana sa ran mu mu'amala ta shekaru da zai masu yawa.
You never know. We are going to expand. We just need a small core of people to, not to work with, but who can help us work with all the farmers, Moses.
Within a few days, the 20-hectare land becomes a beehive of activity.
My name is Ashfat Uluwafemi Adelani from Value Seed, the breeding officer. We came here actually to introduce to them the Value Kit technology. Maize, 2 kg of soya beans, and 1 liter of pre-emergence herbicide and a glyphosate, and 1 liter of liquid foliar fertilizer, and 100 ml of this insecticide for a complete carton. Then 25 kg of the granular fertilizer. Then to start with, after the preparation of the land, this one we are actually promoting minimum tillage.
The land is plowed, the plots allocated, the farmers are trained on new farming techniques.
50. So, ni kamar ni idan zai a gane yawancin lokuta ba sai dai ma na sa wannan ba. Like this one. Like this one.
Family members, neighbors, all villagers that have the nose for opportunity.
we start this planting with the women that we bring. As we plant, we put the chemical, the one that they kill the grass. After 7 days, we come back, we spray the chemical of disease where they always kill the corn. After we put that one, we come back for 3 days, we put the fertilizers. After the fertilizer, we will still again come back and put the chemical for the corn.
All appears to be going on well. Then there is bad news. Tragedy threatens. The farmers awake one morning and discovers 10 borers destroying the maize plants, and something urgent needs to be done.
They are destroying the maize. Look at.
They've really destroyed this place.
Hold on, this week. Yeah, look at them. We have to walk now. We're going to hand over everything to him now. Where is Musa? So this chemical that I brought,
Yeah.
you call this week tomorrow. Give some to this week.
At this point, it is clear that the insect attack has sown the seeds of doubt in the minds of these farmers. Hopes begin to dim.
After spraying the chemicals, you will think that it has died, but it's still living.
But see that this is having coloration change. It's getting the metabolism now is getting affected. That's how it works. To sort it out.
A heart-to-heart midterm assessment with farmers is convened.
It will be very, very, very wrong if we don't empower you. We want to empower you so that when you work on this farm, you're not just working, you get little money, you get little maize. We want you to get a lot of maize so that even you do better, you even go outside and look for big land yourself. But you have to generate money. And I like what he said. This is a learning place. It's a learning school. Yeah, but beyond that, it's a business happening. The only way they can continue being on this farm or working with the business of Mr. Ouno is if they're making profit. But if they're not making profit, they'll just go home. So our main interest, we want to see them make profit. And Mr. Ouno will only continue if he sees that the inputs he's providing for you are coming back and you're also taking something home. He doesn't want to take everything from you. No. This particular intervention is touching the right people. Smallholder farmers. At the low end of the pyramid, base of the pyramid, they have large families. And they're all peasant farmers, more or less, who have an opportunity to finally commercialize what they're doing and be guided on it. I think this to me is a good example, quite frankly.
Still, we explain to others. They do not accept it. But we really know that it is something coming newly. We have to pass through it and see whether are we going to gain true as they say or not.
It's another day at the farm. Danladi show more initiative and interest in the day-to-day running of the farm. But Danladi's relationship with the farm management runs into murky waters.
There was a little problem among him and the other workers. I think it's a reflection of money being given to one hand or not given to another hand. And then confirming that Danladi was 40, he should pay 2 of the workers and they complained and he denied it. And I tried to correct him. He was not listening to me. And then I said, okay, let him give us a little space from the farm.
But you were not listening to me when I was talking to you. You know, you and Musa, I handed over this place to you.
If I'm not around, you should be giving me a report. If the workers complain about you and I shouted on you, then why will you just suddenly disappear? You did not call me one day. How many weeks now?
I'm very sorry.
Is it up to 3 weeks?
I'm sorry.
We started this place together and you want to cause confusion among us. I don't like that.
Lack of understanding, because there is nothing that somebody will done for a person that will not ask forgiving. So that's the reason who make me I come back and apologize to my boss, so that I will go together with him for the work.
Came in at the end, the tail end of the process, and we are currently on harvesting and threshing, otherwise shelling of the maize grain. And currently, as you can see around, people behind me, they are currently bagging the shelled maize. We've recorded successes, taking the numbers of bags harvested by each farmer into record. Side A goes side B. Side B.
Alaikum assalam. You are welcome, my man. Wow. How to do now?
In fact, I was so happy. Our police really knows I don't get much.
I am more excited than you. I will really tighten my belt.
Very good.
More than you. I will tighten my belt more than you. More than you. You can see the little I got, I was able to buy cement.
Very good.
I'm now preparing to mold blocks. In few time to come, you will see I will fence this my house.
Very good.
I will fence the house. That's it.
We're very pleased with how the project turned out. We learned a lot about all the little things that you can't really capture in a business plan or a project plan, about managing people, about systems, and just about getting things done. We are in a much better position now to run a more successful project, and that's where we're heading towards. So the next steps for us, really, it's about being able to produce other crops. It's about improving the agronomic practices so we can get better yields. It's about better incorporation of technology, mechanization, machines, and so forth. So that's really the next step for us, and we are very excited about the future, and we look to be working with more communities and doing better developments across Nigeria.
To a ƙarshen kuwa a gonan kam na samu buhu 7 ne, so na kokari in ga na samu ko 30 shekara mai zuwa. Na kokari a bar mana shi.
I was given half hectare and I got 8 bags and I was paid 88,000. Each bag 11,000. Then when you multiply by 8, it's 8,000.
In fact, I left with 2,700 naira. Really, I know that I did not get much, but I will not slack to say that because I did not get, let me not continue the program. I'm still interested.